All right, have and have not fans. Now, this video is pretty much talking about Jim Cryer and Wyatt. It has to do with the fact that do you think that Jim Cryer is manipulating Wyatt into not testifying against him in order for him not to go to jail? Or does he generally care about his son? I think it's a mixture of both because I feel like Jim was actually being sincere when he told Wyatt about, I love you, I care about you, I screwed up as a father, I apologize, son. But I'm telling you right now, remember this conversation when you come crawling back to me and your mother once you lose all your money and once you've pretty much gone down the wrong path that I'm trying to save you from, because Wyatt is definitely very self-destructive. Now, when it comes down to it, we know that Jim is pulling strings behind the scenes with Oscar trying to get the money back from Wyatt. You know, pretty much that Jennifer Salison gave him as his inheritance. And then he's also trying to work with Sarah against the new DA and getting all of the evidence. So the list goes on with Jim trying to plan and scheme and get things to go his way. I just love the fact that he was so smug when he talked to Wyatt about, do you really think your mother and I are going to jail? Like, yeah, you're all going down for this. But he seems to forget that, you know, his parents are ruthless and they know about the law, especially Veronica. So I really don't think that Wyatt's words are going to hold up in court due to the fact that I bet Jim or Catherine or Veronica will speak up on the fact that Wyatt Cryer is a drug addict. He was in counseling and rehab at the time of the new DA getting the testimony. So I don't think that Wyatt's words will hold up in court. So I do believe Jim, even though he's sounding cocky, that there is method to his madness of, we're not going to jail. It's like, you can't keep us down. They will find some way to wiggle out of it. I just think that when it comes down to it, Jim does love his son. He just has a crappy way of showing it. But I don't deny the fact that he was telling truth bombs or dropping truth bombs to Wyatt in the sense of, you're going to be self-destructive. You're going to lose all this money. The fact that you spent $2 million on a living space that's $700,000, and I own the building, meaning that I can just walk in whenever I want to and just see what's going on. So I'm just saying that it wouldn't surprise me if Jim was working, you know, burning the candle on both ends of the fact that even though he loves his only living child by Catherine, not counting Celine's boys, he actually doesn't want to go to jail because Wyatt was like, hey, you know about badgering a witness? And Jim's like, come on. So Wyatt does know some of the law, but he's not an expert on it. I don't think that he can stand up against the likes of the Harringtons and the Cryers. So with that being said, what's your take on this perspective? Do you think that Jim loves his son? Do you think that he was just trying to wiggle his way out not going to jail? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you in the next video.